like
I would have thought you would have let that
no
go.
Point.
Let me ask you.
Talk your shit, I talk mine. I would have thought you would have let that go.
There's no point talking to that, right?
Let me ask you
that won't answer.
Man. Let me ask
Go
you
ahead, Arthur. Go ahead.
Why everybody that don't agree with y'all, we ignorant and we are. And see, Taz has a lot more in common with you guys, especially on some political thing. Now he's objective and he sees both sides, but he's not.
Everything you say is ignorant. Not everything that he said is ignorant. There's some things he says are ignorant.
I don't get it. We always, black people always accuse of being ignorant when we say something.
No. I didn't call any. color.
Arthur is right though. He is right about
what
that.
I call.
You have no bias in the left. Whoever you are in the left is probably going to be.
But Arthur's not lying though. I had white people do that to me. So I mean,
I didn't call anybody ignorant. What I called ignorance was the fact that we can't carry on a decent conversation and we have to talk over the top of each other. That's ignorance.
Well, I mean,
I have more racism against white people than where I'm at now. Having my stripes, so I got stripes on my motherfucking chest. What you got, Ricky?
Well, guess what? I hate.
Okay, so I yield so that other people can speak.
But you guys' problem is not me and Taz. You guys' problem is the white guy that want to be like me and Taz. He's the one that keeps jumping in. And
Yeah, Arthur. I really want to be like you, Arthur. Yeah, okay. All right.
Who was in the street?
I really want to be like you, Arthur. Yes, I'm really hoping to be like you, Arthur.
Every morning to be
Arthur, you've been on. Arthur, you're a co-host for RBR. You can't even say shit any goddamn way.
What?
You a co-host for RBR, so you can't even say shit anyway. So what the fuck? You've been on RBR for the past 2.5 years. Yeah, you've been on it 2.5 years. You let your other man. Where your other man at? Where he at, dog? You done left you and shit. Like you left y'all and shit. Where Max? Where Max at?
My nigga, do you get pussy? Do you got a girlfriend? I know.
Bitch, my bitch, man. I bet you my bitch more funner than your fat bitch. What the fuck you talking about?
See, and there you go with your nigga shit. So every black man got to be with a fat bitch. My bitch skinny. All my bitch is skinny.
My bitch skinny too. What you talking about? I bet you I got a dime piece.
I don't know when fat bitches stop having good pussy. I'm trying to figure that out. Where fucking a fat bitch.
Oh, that's on you then.
I like my women with a little meat.
I got a dime piece, dog. What are you talking about? I mess with nothing but dimes. You want to see?
Oh my God! No, we don't want to see.
Fuck, what the hell Arthur talking about? Shit, man. You know what? I ain't even got no white pussy. Most of the pussy I get is black pussy. So what you trying to do?
You won an award for that.
I got some of that. Hell yeah, I like.
Nah, Ricky, you don't get no.
I did. I got me some of that black pussy, and I loved it, buddy.
Stop. You must have had a trick or something like that, or a prostitute. But you ain't had no black woman that fall in love with you.
Hell no, it was a neighbor. It was a neighbor. And she came over and leaned on the fence and she said, and I quote, "I'm going to get me some of that." And I said, "What you talking about, girl?" And she says, "I'm going to get me some of that." And I said, "Don't crawl over the fence. Go around and go through the gate." Just saying.
Hey, Ricky Bobby, stop that, Ricky Bobby. Stop that, Ricky Bobby, man. You ain't never had no damn.
How do you know? How do you know?
Because where you live at, there ain't no black folks where you live at.
How do you know I've lived here all the time? You don't know where I've been.
You've been there probably for the next 5 years. You've been there.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually,
okay. There ain't no white. It ain't no black folks where you live at. Goddamn, just saying, you don't live around no black folks.
But what says I didn't get me some of that black stuff in like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, and I liked it, by the way. And you know what? There was no race involved. Because it was all pink.
This shit right here, man. This song feel kind of cringe-worthy, man.
All right, let's change.
Yeah, well, his ass, man.
Come on now. Let's change the topic. My wife says you're getting a little gross now.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, right.
So let's change the topic.
White people gotta tell you, bro. Like you sitting here tomorrow, some of that black stuff and. You got your wife sitting there and shit. You disrespectful as fuck, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I say, he's disrespectful. Yeah, he's saying some he don't.
Yeah, my wife agrees. My wife agrees.
That's why I told Ricky I'll run up in your pockets, though. If you come, you come to South Carolina. And you come to Charleston, South Carolina right now. Come to Charleston,
Ricky.
Yes, ma'am.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Yes,
God
ma'am.
bless
Come
you,
to
brother.
Charleston. Come to
Thank you, and I
Columbia,
love you.
South Carolina. Run up in your shit.
And by the
bro.
way, girlfriend, I saw a
Jack your car and
video
every
that you
goddamn thing. I
did
take everything from your ass
about what happened to
and get
you,
away with it.
and I'm telling you, I teared up.
I'll the shit out your ass. Bro.
I could not imagine in my lifetime. I could not imagine what you went.
And man,
The
go
hardest
over on
was-
her channel and do that crying shit, man.
I
This
think-
And
I
I'll
think
tell
that-
you
man,
what, right
man.
now, I tell you what, right now, I got you back.
But I want to hear
It's a
that shit.
strength
They hear that cry.
thing.
Yeah, ain't no hear no crying shit, dog.
Gary
Come in the
said
hood.
shots
Ain't no
fired,
crying in
man.
it.
Nobody
Ain't
wanna
crying
hear
in
that
no
shit.
hood, dog.
Well,
What the
thank you,
fuck? Shots
brother.
fired. Crying, dog.
And I
It's a
yield.
strengthening
Yo,
thing.
Kelly, what was the topic? Kelly, what was the topic this evening? What was the topic in the Mo channel? What was the topic today? What I missed? I've been missing a lot of the lives. What I missed
There
today?
ain't no
We got people
topic.
on the panel
That Mo is
tell
far
you
off
what we can talk
right.
about.
He said he's far off.
Oh,
right.
Mo
That's
is
the
part of the
title.
alt-right. What the fuck? That ain't no secret.
So,
That's how he started it today.
Mo good people, though.
Where
I fuck with Mo before I fuck with a lot of black people on YouTube, whether I
are
agree
you
with them or
from,
not.
Goat? Goat, where are you from?
I'm from Lima, Ohio.
All right,
See, I haven't been across the Mississippi, guys, so I really don't know. But I have been in El Paso, the inner cities of El Paso and Albuquerque, and all the gang bullshit and all the crap going on. I've been in Phoenix and Tucson. You know,
Look it up.
I have
Where you
not
from?
lived where you live. So in all fairness, I do not know what you're going through, but you can't judge me and say that I do not know, because you know what, buddy, I do know.
You ain't been around no
Don't
black
know. You
people,
just
so
readily
you don't know.
admitted that you didn't know. You just said you don't know. You haven't been east of the Mississippi. So if you haven't
have
been
a
east
white
of the
experience.
No, I
Mississippi,
haven't been across the Mississippi, man.
right? So
I
therefore,
haven't.
you wouldn't know what the
But I have been in a lot of Democratic cities, and
What are you
it's
talking
all the
about?
same
All
thing.
right,
The
sir,
Democrats
all
are
right,
destroying.
Sir,
The Democrats are destroying the families and killing babies. Listen,
No,
I
I
have
don't wanna
been
hear
in a
that
lot of
fucking right
Democratic
wing
cities,
bullshit.
and the Democrats are killing babies.
No. We're not going
They're
to do
killing
that.
your babies.
You motherfuckers say the same Democratic bullshit. If you ain't never lived in a fucking Democratic city, you can't fucking tell us. Democratic cities lie in Republican government.
How do you know I haven't lived in a Democratic city? And I have to disagree with you. I've lived in many Democratic cities. I'm in a Democratic state right now.
So, but what do you mean when you say that? Like, that shit is fucking annoying to me when y'all say that goofball shit. These states exist in Republican-held fucking states.
No,
by
I get it.
Republican
I get it.
What
But
the fuck you
you're
talking about?
saying I don't have that experience, and you're wrong. You're wrong, man. I've been there, done that.
You don't have the fucking experience. You just talking some right-wing bullshit like most of y'all do.
Why is it right wing? Why is it right wing? How do you know if it's right wing?
Motherfucker, you never lived in a Democratic city to say what it was and what it wasn't. That's bullshit.
I've lived in Democratic
That
cities.
shit is code word for where black people live at is fucked up. And that's what that shit is. So instead of you racist motherfuckers saying that it's just black fuckers.
Look, keep trying, brother. Look, keep trying. I love you.
It's Democratic.
You know, it's all good.
City. What the fuck y'all talking about? That's code word for black people. What the fuck y'all think we stupid? Don't know what the fuck y'all
bullshit. I'm in a Democratic state, and there's more white people in this Democratic state than black people. What are you talking about? You don't have any.
No, because I know the difference between a city and a state.
You don't have any evidence. You don't have any statistics. You know, you're just talking out your ass. I'm sorry. I love you.
You don't have no statistics. You just came on here and said some dumb shit as code word for where black people live at is fucked up, and think we always supposed to tolerate that.
I got this video of them. Watch this.
Code word for black people, where black people live, and the Democratic Party are killing black babies. Oh wait, code word, yeah. Oh my God, Chicago. Code word for a black community where the Democratic Party are killing black babies.
And then y'all wonder why we call y'all racist pieces of shit, because y'all are racist pieces
Do some
of shit.
research.
And we need y'all. I don't need to do no fucking research. I live here. I live in the inner city.
Chicago's the worst. Chicago's bad. Come on. It's happening in Mississippi and Alabama. It's happening in California. It's happening all over El Paso. They're killing brown babies. Come on. You know, it's not about what I know. It's about the stats.
White men are killing black women. A white man just ran up on a
white man are killing white women. Black men are killing black men. Black men are killing black women. Look at the statistics, and don't just throw some shit out there unless you know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, so white men kill
white people at 88%. Black people kill black people at 91%. So what's the fucking difference? 3.3%.
Wait, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear your stats. Tell me that again, buddy.
White people kill white people at 81 to 86% of a clip, right? And black people kill black people at 90% of a clip. So what's the difference? So what's the
so why is it even an issue? Now listen. Why is it even an issue about
in your proximity?
Okay, so what are the roots? What are the roots of black people killing black people? Who are shipping in the fucking guns? Who are shipping in the drugs?
White people are shipping in the guns.
Okay, who are they? Okay, so yes, I agree with you. I agree with you. White people are shipping in the drugs. White people are shipping in the drugs and the guns. And black people are killing fucking black people over guns and drugs. But who are the white people doing this? It's the Democratic Party. They're the ones, they started with the KKK.
Whoa. Show me what Democrats do down for guns. Hold on. He said a lot.
You really got him going now.
Miss, he said a lot.
You really got him going now.
Okay.
I guess there's people back there. You got it.
I yield so I can listen, and I yield. I'm that's called yielding, so I can listen.
My name ain't Psychopathies. My name is Arthur Clark. My name ain't Psychopathies. My name is Black Ground Radio A-Star.
Psychopathies just got on the panel. Arthur, Psychopathies got on the panel. He's right here.
You mind if I get the popcorn?
Yeah. Arthur, you're getting that Ricky. Arthur, I told you about Ricky, Arthur. I'm trying to tell you, man.
All right, so let me
real quick.
Hold on. 1 second. And then y'all can have it. Listen, name me the motherfucking Democrats who down with guns and pro-gun. Name me that. Name me the motherfucking white Democrats in the Democratic Party that's about fucking proliferating the motherfucking urban centers with guns. That is a Republican.
Bill Clinton. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Bill Clinton.
Yo, you said what you wanted to say. You talk.
Look, Arthur, that you cannot put that all on one party. I'm not going for that. I'm not that I can't agree with.
Go with what? You're not going with what?
I'm not going with
it. Documented.
Let me finish.
It's documented that the motherfucking federal government proliferated the fucking urban centers with fucking drugs.
Right.
It was the fucking administration.
I'm not arguing.
Hey Taz, let the lady speak. Have some.
Look, I'm not arguing.
Hey, chill out for a second and let the lady speak.
All I'm saying is,
you ain't got no pool up here.
I would never agree to one party being all responsible for that. That it would be an oxymoron.
What do you mean? It's documented history that the fucking Republican Party fucking saturated the hoods with fucking drugs. You ever watched the show called Snowfall? You ever heard of our Contra hearings? You ever heard of Oliver North? What you think all that was about?
I was under Reagan.
That's the Republican administration.
Triggered.
That was under Reagan.
But hold on, but listen though, if we pull it forward a little bit, you got to tie in that Mena, Arkansas connection with Bill Clinton, which is going to negate that argument. I don't know.
Mena, Arkansas wasn't no pipeline. That was just some bullshit he was doing. The fucking
Mena, Arkansas was a pipeline. You tripping?
The Contra should establish how that shit is to be done. It gave them the blueprint of how you get fucking drugs out of South America and tunnel them into the.
Yeah, that was the CIA.
The CIA, that was the fucking blueprint. That's how they started that shit. And nobody want to fucking have that conversation. We always want to just get to the present and not talk about how all that shit manifests itself. That shit manifests itself by fucking contrived government policy to fucking put drugs in the community, and then the offspring of that was the fucking crime bill and the fucking prison industrial complex. They used us to make more fucking money.
It actually started in the 60s with LSD.
The problem is the CIA ain't a government agency, bro.
Yes, they are. The CIA, the Central Intelligence Agency, is
the
a government
cocaine
agency.
important agency was not operating as an intelligence agency at that time, though.
But
like I don't disagree. But like
Mike,
you gotta remember who was the head of it. The former head of the CIA was the vice president at the time, dog. We're not on party lines.
George Bush.
Yeah, we not. I'm just saying. I get where you're going, but I think it's kind of rough when we on party lines when we talking about the CIA because that's just people.
Yeah.
That's like an
but if you do a little research on the history of Rick Ross, you'll see how the CIA
I understand what you're saying, Tad. There's some ambiguity as far as political parties, as far as the CIA is concerned. But what was the administration's political affiliation when they implemented this? They were Republicans.
You had 12 years of Republicans.
That's all I'm saying, bro. And 12 years of Republicans, that's a lot of work to put out there. That's tons and tons of keys to infiltrate our community, especially when you have willing participants and you had large drug gangs and you had brothers from the South coming up to these northern cities, setting things up and not wanting to go back to poverty. So they was wild cowboys.
Yeah,
so
by the time Clinton got in, it was already on.
Right,
okay, I could agree with you. 100%. But you got to ask yourself who was doing all this.
On Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, Rick Ross, man, that's huge. That's huge. Man, that's actually a tearjerker if you think about it, how they set him up. But you got to look at it even deeper than that. Okay, so who's shipping all the drugs in, and where are they shipping them to, and how are they doing that? Okay, so now
Rick
Ross, let me finish.
Watch the show.
I've been waiting for a minute.
Talk about that.
They're still doing it.
Hey,
this shit directed from the CIA.
What is that? Is that a Henry? Michelle, is that a Henry?
Look, let Psycho talk. He just got here.
Yeah. Real quick, Kelly, can you share my screen real quick? I just want to show something real quick.
Okay.
Rick, you surrounded by.
Let me know you.
Rick,
you got it?
Yep.
You see it? Okay. Yeah, I just want to show the top 10 most dangerous metro areas in America of 2020. And I want you to notice in this top 10 what the number 2 city is, which is Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I also want you to notice the number 1 city is way out in Alaska. And I want to ask y'all what these black populations are in these 2 cities. I would love for y'all to do the research and let me know. And I also want to point out Chicago is not on this list. In this top 10.
I'm glad to hear
that. What site is this?
Chicago.
What site is this?
SaveWise.com.
I don't know how to enlarge
Save Lives?
Wait,
SaveWise.
maybe I did.
Whoever
you can look this up. You can look this up. You won't find Chicago in the top 10 most dangerous cities of this year, of last year, or the year before that. Go look it up.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Compare your list. Am I muted? No. Compare your list to we're getting echoes and stuff. Compare your list to Democratic states and Democratic cities.
Oh, I can pull.
No, just compare the list. Just look at that and look at the other list and say, there's a problem. Oh my.
What's the problem? What are you doing about Albuquerque?
Where's the echo?
I don't know. Somebody got a bad echo.
No, wait.
Hold on. It might be me. Hold on. Let me mute myself. Hold on. Let me see.
Somebody got background for it.
Just look at that and look at the same.
I just muted myself. It ain't me. So I just.
It was Andre.
Oh, okay.
Andre, you silly boy.
Look at Annie Oakley up there with her gun.
I think Alaska. That blows my mind. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, down in South Carolina, we hold 100 round drums down here. So
look at the
Watch Alaska PD. You'll see.
Shut up, Mike.
Also, look at the poorest state. Look at the poorest states in the nation, and then check the black population in the poorest states in the nation as well. Because this little misconception that all these Democratic cities and all this other shit, everything else, these are Republican states. These are Republican states that are the most poorest states
like
in the nation. Exactly.
Like
Alabama, Idaho, Montana, South Dakota, North Dakota, poor ass.
Okay, so where did Albuquerque?
I got a different list. Let's see y'all talk, man.
All right.
There's a different list here, man. It's a top 25 most dangerous city. This is MapQuest Travel. All right. So it's a little bit more familiar with, that's more acquainted with people.
Put it on the screen.
But that's about travel. That's not no sanctioned governing body or research.
Yeah, you talk about living. Yeah, that's about the live. That's about the travel or the live. Yeah, that's about the travel or the live.
That's a travel guy. That's like a Zagat for bad cities.
But let's hear it though, man. I mean, we beyond the
look, all it says, this is what it says. 25 most dangerous cities in the U.S. in 2020, all right? So let me put it up. Hold on.
But what's your point of bringing it up?
Different from my list?
What's your preference?
Because your list is like
what?
It doesn't seem to hold water, man.
How does it hold water? What's the difference? What's the difference? Is Alaska not number one?
List. Yours is not a reputable list. Yours is MapQuest. Yours is a
Albuquerque not number two.
All I did was do the search, and the first.
I'm asking you.
The first thing on the line is what I'm bringing up. I'm not even looking past it. I'm looking at the top search through DuckDuckGo. I'm not going through Google. Okay. So I'm up on DuckDuckGo, but I can find something else.
You got here.
100 most dangerous. The MSN.com.
Hey, man, pull it up, man. Pull up the 100 most dangerous. Let's see.
Yeah, click on it. Why you not clicking on it?
Where I'm from on that.
You say about they ain't hold water, but you ain't clicking on nothing.
I want to see the 100 most dangerous.
New Jersey.
Is this Google?
Well, no. I'm not doing on Google. I'm on DuckDuckGo.
Okay.
But
because I heard of.
That you can just click on one of them.
Besides Google.
Dude, I already have. I the page is there. There we go.
Are you gonna actually?
I didn't know she had
pull that one up right there. Why don't you just pull that one right there?
That's the one that I had up.
Okay, well, show it. We ain't see it.
Okay. So it goes from I'm going to go all the way down to the first, number one. Okay.
Okay.
And you can read what it's saying.
See what the motherfuckers is.
All right, Detroit, Michigan. Violent crimes per 100,000.
Right, Detroit was number 3 on that other list.
Property crimes, yeah, exactly. So
okay, keep going.
All right, then we'll go into number 2.
Okay.
Number 2 is Memphis, Tennessee.
That was number 4 on the list.
Yep,
wow.
that was on the list.
Amazing.
Birmingham, Alabama.
That was on the list.
Now you're showing how the list does actually hold water.
Right, because they just want to dispute everything we say because we black. I think RBR is fucking.
No, man, not because you're black, brother.
RBR is fucking on to something.
Yo, it's saying your list is saying the number 1 is Anchorage, Alaska.
Okay, then
because the
numbers are different, but the cities are the same.
Not black cities. Like that's what happened. Because he said white cities was at the top of the list, they went and got lists that say that black cities are at the top.
I promise you.
No. Come on.
I promise you, Alaska and Albuquerque, New Mexico is on this list. Keep scrolling.
I want to see Albuquerque.
I'm sure it is. I'm just saying within the spectrum of what they're saying, the number 1, number 1 being the worst, right? So here's Cleveland and number 7.
Albuquerque got more people with meth and shit, meth crimes.
All right, so we were in Baltimore, Maryland, and number 4.
Why are you going up? You're supposed to be going down. You keep
because it starts with the last one.
You keep scrolling down.
I got peace in Detroit. Detroit ain't like that.
Keep scrolling down. Why you
Detroit is not like that, bro. I mean, Detroit hard though, bro.
I'll explain it to you.
Bro, we trying to
on the south side of the time.
One at a time. Come on.
Come on, dog. I can go to Midtown right now.
Number 6 and keep going. I want y'all
give me a headache now. Damn it, I'm old.
So basically, Arthur, what I was trying to
why
explain.
did you stop it? Go back. I want to see from 6 to 25. Why did you go? You skip from 6 to 25.
Arthur, settle down for a second. Let
I'm
me
not
explain
Arthur.
it to
I'm
you.
not Arthur. I'm not Arthur.
I'm psychopatheist, man.
Now, can you scroll back up to number 7? I want to see what your number 7 is.
I'm not looking at the page. I'm not seeing who's talking.
Well, listen.
We
number
wanna see the
7.
ones
Scroll
you
up to
skip.
number 7. You skipped from number 6 all the way to 25.
Right, 'cause
Why'd you
I
skip from
need to
6
see where
25?
Anchorage rank on there, bro.
I was
Like,
trying to
you
explain it to you. It goes from
Like,
the
we
top.
I know it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hey,
I know.
psychopathy is Taz, man. Arthur, man, y'all got that, man.
Go to number 7.
go to
I want to see
7,
number
bro.
7.
I ain't gonna
7,
say nothing.
please. Can I see what number 7
Albuquerque.
was?
6 was St. Louis. What was 7?
There's number 7 for you right there.
Okay, what's number
Cleveland.
8? What's number 8?
Yeah,
7 is
fucked
Cleveland,
up.
Ohio.
Okay, right. Okay, now what's number 8?
Okay, so now keep
Number
going,
8
man.
is Little Rock.
Okay, Little Rock. Okay, keep going.
Oh yeah,
Little
see, all
Rock.
them shit. I can't
Got
even
you.
dispute
All
none of that. Them
Nah,
some
Milwaukee.
fucked up ass cities there.
Right. Keep going.
Milwaukee,
Next
yeah.
one, Stockton, California is number 10.
No, Stockton. I'm not shocked about Stockton.
Number
Keep
11
going.
is
They be wild.
Hartford, Illinois.
Stockton, man. Stockton always in my
Number
neighborhood.
12, Albuquerque, New
Stockton's
Mexico.
fucked up.
They go Albuquerque right there.
Albuquerque.
13, San Bernardino, California.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's wild over there.
14,
too.
Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
15,
Okay.
Anchorage, Alaska.
Right now,
They go
stop
there.
right there. See that?
Wow,
Right
that's
there. That's
That's
the
a
Lithus
big
Valley.
jump.
Yeah, that's a big difference
The
from
Lithus
the
Valley. Now,
first.
Anchorage,
That's a big
Alaska
difference
is one of
from
these
the
places
first
that,
map that showed
bro, they
up.
got 3
Just saying.
times the crime rate of the national
Why
average, bro.
though? Why?
That's low for them.
Poverty.
Where'd you get this
How
list from?
impoverished Anchorage is. You know
Where'd
how
you say you get this list from?
Yeah, so Taz and Arthur. So what? Why is why is there so high crime rate up there in Anchorage?
Because they're impoverished. They're natives. They don't have anything. They're cut away from their whole tradition, everything. They have to go out and forage out in the outer lands of Alaska. They don't get to partake in the Alaskan lifestyle that the white Americans brought.
And I agree 100%. I just got a report from Alaska this morning, and the whole thing is all the corporations and all the bullshit and all the trading and underhanded deals and all this shit that's going on in Alaska. The corporations are cutting out the people when, according to the Constitution, the people,
I'm glad South
let
Carolina
me
ain't
finish.
on there, 'cause-
Holy
shut the
shit,
fuck
shut up. Let me finish. Fuck. I'll make my point and I'll yield. I'm kind of like that. I'm a good guy at this.
Shut your fucking meth head up, man. Listen,
Mike, why do you do that, Mike?
I don't know, Kelly, man. This is the rumble, dog, man. This
ain't
is
the
how it goes
rumble.
on. This is how it
It
goes
ain't
on.
the
I yield. I yield.
We understand what you're saying, that the
Thank
corporations are withholding tax money and all that, but the point is they have a high alcoholism rate in Alaska. Like, that's the number one problem in Alaska. Now you got new drugs that's been introduced.
You know what? If you had to let me finish, I'd explain it to you. I got a news report. Listen, I got a news
But we don't
report
need a
this
motherfucking
morning
hour
from
on what the fuck you
Alaska.
trying to explain, man.
No, I was trying to explain.
Do it in
You know
30
what?
seconds, man.
I
or
can
something,
interrupt
man.
just as
Oh,
much
man,
as
bro.
you guys.
We ain't got all goddamn night to hear what the fuck a
I
fucking
yield.
monologue.
Go ahead.
We don't want a
That David
monologue.
says that Alaska is he said
Damn.
Alaska is this.
That's what white people do. A lot of white people go on monologues and shit. White people, they go on monologues.
No,
How
you know what?
2 hours?
I'm not
Wait a minute. White people go on monologues, but yet I
Oh
can't
yeah,
get a
man.
full.
Especially when
I
y'all
can't
get
a
drunk,
complete
man. When
sentence
y'all white
or a
people get
complete
drunk, man,
paragraph
y'all
in,
do
and
some
I'm going on a
shit.
monologue
Mike,
before I'm interrupted. I'm sorry, you're a dumbass. Oh, ding,
What
ding,
you say,
ding.
Arthur? What
Hit
you
the
say, man?
bell. I
you
yield.
white too, motherfucker.
Bitch, I know I'm white, but I'm Frank White, motherfucker. That's who I am. I'm Frank White, man. I'll catch your ass on the motherfucking
Shut
B
the
train,
fuck up,
motherfucker.
Mike. Damn. Shut the fuck
I'll
up.
catch your ass on the B train, motherfucker.
You ain't gonna do shit.
I'm fucking Frank White.
I think I'm scarier than you.
I'm Frank. You better go look at Frank White, though. See what happened with Frank White. You know what Frank White runs shit, though.
And you know what? I was accused. Listen, I was accused. I was accused of being white, and I proved them wrong. I proved
pity party!
wrong.
Go ahead and have a pity party. Fuck that shit.
No,
man.
I'm telling you. I did science.
Hey,
Do you know what science is? Do you know anything about science? Everybody's calling me white, so I went down to the.
Funny, man. Y'all got away from that conversation. I want to know why y'all fucking Republicans always.
I'm gonna have to use Morse code next time.
Why is Mississippi the poorest state in the union, but y'all talking about democratic cities?
Shit, South Carolina poor too, man. Ain't no money in South Carolina either, though.
Holy shit! Come on, I'm poor. Come on, I'm up here
I got
in
Lindsey Graham,
Colorado, and I'm poor. I live in a
Lindsey
democratic
Graham's a
state.
fucking
Why is it all about you? It's all over the United States. It's not about you. It's all over the United States. It's every single one of us. It's you and me and my neighbors.
I can't stand Lindsey Graham.
You know.
You shut up for a second, bro. So if it's about the United States,
I don't want to shut up. I like talking.
Are you gonna roll out the red carpet for Joe Biden?
This is wow. This is wow.
Are you gonna roll out the red
15.
carpet for Joe Biden?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
If it's about the United States, are you gonna roll out the red carpet for the newly elected president? Or is it bigger
18,
than that?
Wichita, Kansas.
Oh, it's way bigger than that, buddy.
Right. So it's
19,
not
New
about
Orleans,
America.
Louisiana.
No, it's all about America. It's all about our freedoms. It's all about the Constitution and our Bill of Rights and what they're taking away from us on a daily basis. Every day you get up in the morning and they got some kind of fucking rule that if you break the rule, they're going to take your money. On and on and on. It's about we the people. You know, every day you get up, every day you can't even drive down the fucking street without being scared because law enforcement's gonna come over and pull you over and give you a ticket, and they're gonna search your car. Dude, it's way bigger than that. I'm telling you, it's way bigger than that. I agree with you. It all sucks. I agree with you, and I yield. I gotta yield. I'm sorry. I'll be good.
Yeah. I just want to know what rights being
out of your neck, man.
You this nonsense, man. Y'all just say any fucking thing.
What do
you mean, y'all? Who are y'all? You're calling me a y'all.
White people. You white motherfuckers.
What? Who am I? Am I a y'all? You're calling me a y'all. Explain that.
More conversations with him.
Yeah, some of y'all white people do be talking at the side of your goddamn neck, man. Y'all talk a lot.
That's like a y'all, like a they. Who are y'all and who are they? That's all. I yield.
References to me, man. I don't play with little frail ass white bitches, dog. Like, leave me the fuck alone, you stupid ass bitch. For real. Ain't nobody talking to you, you dumb ass, frail ass, stupid ass bitch. Leave me the fuck alone. God,
there it goes.
Hey, what you just call me? Hey, what you just call me? Michelle, you call me what? What did you just call me? I thought you said wigger or something like that. I thought I heard wigger.
Put up for a second, Mike.
I thought I heard wigger. That's the only thing I heard.
You're not gonna get triggered.
Hood rat, Mike.
Check your dumb ass. You say they trigger, man. You better shut your
Kelly, right? You know how every time we try to have the conversation with you, and we try to explain
cannot have conversations with people who hate people who support the president or any conservatives. If you hate conservatives,
the former president.
Man, can I just finish? Can I finish speaking and you can say whatever you need to say? I apologize for the interruption. Kelly, like, you know how we always try to have the conversation with you about when, as African Americans, and we talk politics and we talk about the Republican Party, or we talk about the presidency of Donald Trump, or we talk about why we see him so adversarial and why we think most of his followers are racist, and how we see like the real truth behind it is really ethnic grieving, it's ethnic not grievance, like ethnic grievances against us, right? Like a lot of white people don't want us here, Kelly. They don't really want Black Americans in America,
that's
right?
Not true.
And when you have conversations like this, you can hear the subtleties in it, and then you can finally hear it. And this is what we were trying to get y'all to understand.
Wow.
A lot of them don't want us here, right? And they use these fake excuses about
if
how
I
we
may.
ourselves.
No, I'm going to answer this.
Hold on,
I'm going to answer this.
Please let me finish.
If you feel that, I feel sorry for you.
So, right,
I'm going to pray for you, brother. I yield.
If you really feel that, I feel sorry for you.
Man, can you shut that white ass
That's
up,
pretty
man? Let me
serious.
finish.
Like,
Arthur's not talking about all white people. You gotta understand what he's talking about,
They don't even
man.
have enough respect for me. They don't even have enough respect for me.
She triggered.
To let me finish speaking. Like,
Okay,
think about that. Like,
she triggered.
Like,
she triggered, Arthur. She triggered.
Psychopathy.
Feel me? So the point that I'm trying to make is, so when we have these conversations, you begin to hear the subtlety. You begin to hear, well, get the fuck out of here, or go back to Africa, or be grateful for this, or be grateful for that. Like, we're not a part of the whole founding of this nation and the whole beginnings of this nation. Like, we were somehow granted this gift to be here, and we should be grateful for being enslaved for 400 plus years and then being let free with no infrastructure, no nothing, and then told to make it. And then when we struggle as a people because we're not in the global industry and we're not in the end, and we're not allowed to economically grow like the rest of the nation and the other ethnic groups, we're told that it's our fault. And when we try to have a serious conversation, we're shouted down. We get the deflections about Chicago and why y'all killing each other. But what about the black people who do well? What about the black suburbs of Dallas? What about the black suburbs of Chicago and Philadelphia and New Orleans and places like that in Alabama? We're outside of the fucking Nassau industry and shit like that. What about those black people who do great, who do wonderful, and still are blocked and still don't have the opportunity to succeed on a great level like other ethnic groups do in America? See, that's the only conversation we're trying to have with y'all. And we don't want to be bombarded about the shit with Chicago, this and that. We want to talk about policy. We want to talk about administrations. We want to talk about real things that actually happen to fucking decapitate us and put us in fucked up situations. But every time we had a conversation, y'all want to talk about some other shit. And then when we call y'all on, y'all still want to talk about some other shit. So at the end of the day, all we want to talk about, did you motherfuckers let us in or what? Did y'all let us get car companies? Did y'all let us get TV makers? Did y'all let us get NBC, ABC, CBS? Did y'all let us build skyscrapers in major U.S. cities? Hell to the fuck no. Hell to the
okay,
fuck
so
no.
who are y'all?
Wait,
come on, help me out. Describe, explain y'all, YALL, and I yell.
I'm running the goddamn panel. Goddamn. First of all,
shut the fuck up, Ricky.
You shut the fuck up too. Now,
yes, ma'am.
First of all, I want to say this: when you mentioned something about black people that excel and that don't get highlighted. See, this is one thing I've noticed that bothers me. You'll get called a sellout, a coon, etc., etc. Okay, that's a bad look. Let's be honest.
Please don't do that, Kelly. I am not referencing no political party. I am talking about black people who do economically well. Black people who do economically well. You don't know their political. You don't know their political stripe. They do not get called coon. They do not get called sellout. There are several black people who work at automobile makers that make $50, $60 an hour are not called coons or sellouts. Please do not extrapolate this conversation to what you see when people have political idealizations. Differences. This is not that. I'm talking about economically based structures, economically sound black people who live in economically productive black communities like DeSoto, Texas, Willingboro, New Jersey, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. It's plenty of places, Sicklerville, New Jersey, places outside Mount Vernon, New York, certain places in Long Island, certain places in North Jersey, Union, New Jersey. It's plenty of places where black people do very fucking well. But the point that I'm trying to make is, in order for 60 million people to be stable, to be competitive, is if we are in the game, if we have skyscrapers, if we have a Ford, a Chevrolet, if we have a Panasonic. We don't have any of that shit. And you know why? Because the people that we call our federal citizens made sure that we didn't get that kind of shit. And by the time it was all time to do that shit was too fucked up and too fucking the market was too saturated for us to compete. That's the fucking problem. And we don't want to have that conversation. Chinese people get their foot in this country. Arabs get their foot in this country. They get to build buildings. Japanese take over LA. They take over the whole Pacific Northwest, and don't nobody say a motherfucking thing. But let black people be like, if we go out and say, yo, we want to build 20 motherfucking buildings in this city, 10 buildings, watch the fucking vitriol we get. Watch how many people be up in arms. Watch how many people challenge our professionalism, whether we have the credentials, whether we have the skill set. Watch all the fervor that comes. But that shit don't come for other ethnicities. It don't come for other races. And when we fucking try to have conversations with y'all about that shit, y'all don't fucking want to listen. That's the real deal. I don't think
any of us are in a position of control, Arthur. So how can we answer for something we're not in control of.
Because y'all live here. Y'all experience
right,
life
but
just
we're
like
not
I
cock
do.
blocking. I'm not cock blocking anybody from succeeding. I hope everybody can succeed. I'm not stopping anyone. I don't have the control to do that.
I would say people are in denial about it, though.
No,
I wouldn't. Okay, I would say, you want to say denial? Okay, we can go with denial. I think some people are ignorant to it and maybe don't fully understand it, if you want to use that word. But when you say they and them, we're talking about a small percentage that is in control to be able to stop people from doing things like that. I don't have any control over what anybody does.
It would be everyday citizens like it's always been. It wasn't corporations that stopped busing. It wasn't corporations that didn't want black people to go to school with their white kids. It was the everyday citizens. See, this is the rules. They always dump it off on this magical power that be. It be the regular everyday citizens that fucking getting filmed in the Karens and shit. That's not corporations that's calling the cops on black people barbecuing in the park. That's not corporations shooting fucking tomato rice in the park. Those are everyday fucking citizens. What the fuck are y'all talking about? See, this is what I'm saying. And then we get sold this rules that it's the Wizard of Oz. Oh, it's not us, Arthur. It's the Wizard of Oz. It may not be you, but it's your uncle, it's your cousin, it's your brother-in-law.
We are a corporation for a reason, and I think the people that run the corporation have a lot of say over what's going to happen.
They don't have say in everyday things that go on in life. They don't have say on the planning board. They don't have say on the zoning board. They don't have say on the city council. Only the citizens can sway those elected officials.
Yes, and citizens should go be those elected officials.
If the citizens say they don't want to build in there, or they say, well, why these black people get to build this building there, and why is it an all-black building? Why can't it? What if we built an all-white building? All the fucking buildings are all-white buildings. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, y'all don't even, and see, this is the thing, like, you got to really understand what I'm saying to you. It's just not a thing of corporation. It's that economic base with that. What comes with that, we'll be able to take care of ourselves. We won't need the welfare and all the shit y'all complain about, because we'll be able to employ our own. It's bigger than that.
You know how you do that, though, right? You know how they get off welfare.
We've tried to do that. What you think black people have?
You know how? Well, how did Ben Carson do it?
Ben Carson is a fucking neurosurgeon. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Well, how did he reach for his goals and become a doctor and successful? He did it all by himself.
Like that.
I mean,
it wasn't given to him.
Morning, man.
I know plenty of people that want people to succeed in life, but you have to succeed in life on your own. It's just not handed to you. You got to reach out.
I got them cats that want that Molly right now.
Who asked for handouts? Who asked for handouts?
Ben Carson does not own a hospital. One. He is a neurosurgeon. Ben Carson should own a hospital. He should own a neurosurgeon practice. He should start a university. That's how profound he is as a man.
You know why you stopped practicing medicine, right?
And what did they do? They decapitated him.
All you gotta do is come down the street,
man. Put him in charge of housing and urban development, and he has no background in housing whatsoever.
And look how successful he's doing. When God opens one door, he opens another, brother. When God opens one door, he opens another. He's not complaining.
Man, where's he going to go?
He's doing exactly what he wants to do, and he's doing it successfully.
A Republican cabinet member. Where's he going to go from here?
He's doing it successfully.
Has been taken out of the medical field.
Man, Trump is done, man. Trump is done, man.
Like, y'all don't even know what y'all be talking about.
That doesn't.
Like, y'all think y'all gonna smack us with the Black History moment.
But I'm being honest though. Trump is done, man. He's done.
We know who he is. We know how profound and how great Ben Carson is. That's not lost on no black people that's aware of who Ben Carson is. We know he's the preeminent neo-neurosurgeon in America. Preeminent, probably worldwide. We know that.
I know he was worldwide. He was the first neurosurgeon to separate conjoined twins.
We know that already. So
but I'm telling you, when God opens one door, he opens another. He's not complaining about the job he has now. And he's doing it successfully.
Man,
he retired because he became he had a medical condition.
Man, your religion has
medical
to do with my people's
and then he retired.
In civilization.
He saved many lives.
Okay, now let me jump in here real quick with my deep radio voice at 90 dB. Can we stop talking over each other? Let's be ladies and gentlemen. Let her talk, you talk. Because listen, when you're talking over each other, nobody can hear nothing you're saying, and that's not fair to the rest of us. And I yield.
Everybody here what we're saying. We don't need you to referee anything. Contribute
Every
something.
time you do that shit is more annoying than what they're doing. Every time.
Yeah, but I like being annoying. I don't like friends, because friends come over and borrow my shit and never bring it back. So if you don't like it, deal with it. Be gentlemen, be ladies, be adults.
Stop loaning your shit out. Stop loaning your shit out.
That shit, y'all.
Can't trust white people.
They hate it. They hate when we talk that shit. They hate it. They always try to deflect to some funky ass stereotype or some other shit. Like, we can't have discourse. We heard everything she said. I just refuted it all. That's all.
I hate it. I hate it.
We know you hate it. We know.
I gotta tell you, man. Out of all the white people and black people I had in my studio, it was only white people that stole
for me. Okay, I like that. Keep thinking for me. Keep thinking for other white
we
conservatives
know you hate
too.
It.
Okay.
We know you hate it when we kick that Willy Bobo. Know you.
You're complaining exactly what
correct.
happened.
I have
decades
ago.
We know
You're
you
doing exactly that.
You know you hate it. Look what happened when we did do that. Look what happened when we became economically stable and we built the whole.
We're all according to one. If you cut your finger and I cut my finger, we're all the same. We have the same color blood.
And crop planes.
God said at the Last Supper that we're all according to one. We're all humans.
Wow.
No matter what. At the end of the day, we're brothers and sisters.
See, now they want us to buy.
God is great. God is good, brother.
Man,
and I'll pray for all of you tonight.
You're showing me guns on fucking YouTube. To try
I love my guns. I have every right to love guns.
Come on, man.
I own guns because I enjoy going.
Maybe it would be best.
She pulled out some guns because she was talking to black people.
Oh, now I can't own guns because I'm a white conservative.
Kelly is speaking. Hold on. Now,
maybe people will have to
unrude thing to do is let Kelly speak.
Everybody was separated. I think maybe that'll make
again, Kelly. I'm sorry.
I'm saying maybe people will have their utopia if they're separated. I've never heard this until I came to YouTube. I never, heard this kind of talk. So maybe there's something with the people that bought. What was it? Was it 97?
But Kelly, white people make it so hard to understand. White people like him, like Ricky, he just go on and on. It makes it hard to understand what the fuck he's saying. He just I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Man, it's 6 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Listen.
God damn, what's going on?
If you don't understand something, just ask a question. Say,
well, I don't have to ask questions. I mean, yeah, I got sense.
So
I don't need you to get questions from you or nothing, though.
If you don't understand what the hell I'm talking about, why don't you, as a gentleman, like if I was sitting.